Okay, so dear Dhamma practitioners, be comfortable yourself and relax your body. Keep your back straight, neck head straight in one line, and your right palm on your left. So gently close your eyes and bring your attention to this bell sound. And while you're focusing to the sound, you can mentally relax your body, relax your mind, and relax your breathing with your thoughts. Do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened one. So, dear Dhamma practitioners, before we start our practicing session, we'll take few minutes to understand how this practice can help for us to develop ourselves. So, when it comes to meditation, the very main purpose of this practice is cultivating our own heart, cultivating our own mind. So when it cultivates, only thing that you have to do, make some space. Give some space for yourself. Why? Because we always hold it to something, grasping something, clinging something, projecting something, visualizing something, dreaming something, hoping something. So when your mind interferes with certain thoughts or the intention or the desire, when your mind, when your thoughts occupied with something, you are not free. So then we find a place, we create a place ourselves to develop this freedom rather than thinking pattern or the thoughts. So how we do that? That is how we're going to settle down with the present moment, with our primary mental object, observing our own inhalation, exhalation. When you come to the present moment, your mind get out of the greed, hatred, or the delusion. So mind always go with the greed, hatred, delusion when there are thoughts interfere with related to your past or the future. So in this very present moment, if you're able to settle down with your own inhalation, exhalation, or any sensation, or any feelings, or even your bodily posture, so in that very moment, you come to the the highest level of your human existence. So when it comes to tranquility state, and we call it samatha bhavana, tranquility state, chitta bhavana. So one of the nature of this tranquility state, it brings us the completion. As a human being, in this ordinary life, with your body and mind and nature, you become complete. You become one when it comes to tranquility state. And another way it calls samma. Samma means that, as you know, the in Eightfold Path, we call samma ditti, samma sankappa, samma vacha, this samma. That means also complete, the highest fulfillment. And another way it take as right also. So right mean also the complete. So in our human life, the moment by moment we spending this time period, mostly is not complete, because of a half of the mind depending from the past or the future. And then always we create a gap in our life, moment by moment. So, but if you're able to develop the completion, each and every minute that you spend, if you become complete in that minute, if you expand the duration for a 1 hour, in that 1 hour you become complete. And maybe then if you expand that duration to 1 day, that day becomes complete. And that is where deeply you gain the satisfaction, confidence. So this is your own behavior. It is not something else. It is your own conscious decision. But we have inability to change. We have inability to give up or release. We have inability to be with the moment. So then moment by moment you have to have the conscious effort to get out of that inability. And when it comes to that, the very behavior that we already have is very important, because from this point we're going to do something. And then when it comes to that, you already heard the word monkey mind. The soul is jumping here and there. If you go a little bit further, you will recognize monkey heart. The monkey mind, that is in the surface level. How about the monkey heart? Deeply grasping to emotions and looking for repetition and enjoying that repetition, like the squirrel, you know, in the cage. You may have seen the squirrels, you know, going round and again and again and again, and they enjoy it. They play with it, but they don't recognize they go in the same circle, and they don't maybe understand they are in a cage, but they keep going and keep running the same circle, and they enjoy. So that monkey heart also the same. It takes us a journey, make us busy, and we do a lot of things, but to fulfill the same kind of emotions. Just look just for a day, look yourself. And from morning to night, with your bodily, verbally, mentally action, what you do, you just maintain your life. That is it. But developing life, cultivating life, and maintaining life is so different. Totally different things. So we are mostly just we want to maintain our life. But underneath that, our emotions, our behavior, our desires keep growing, become stronger while you are maintaining your life. But if you come to the point to cultivate your life every day, each and every moment, morning to night, put effort rather than maintaining yourself, because this maintaining never going to end. Put some effort to cultivate your life. Allow you to grow day by day, day by day, day by day. That is where you're going to experience the fulfillment of live this life. That is where you come to the end of the day with the completion. Maintaining also, you can come to the point to make just to complete, like yesterday, whatever you have done, and today you do the same thing. Whatever you have done last week, this week you do the same thing. Whatever you have done overall last month and this month also the same thing you have done, you become happy. So this is what mostly we do. And then we running for the next day, the next week, or the next month, or maybe for the next year. So then we have to keep thinking, we have to look ourselves and see where this is going to end. Why we keep doing this? For what? It's because mostly this we bound to our emotions and monkey heart. That's why. So then the meditation is a method. Get out of that your monkey heart. And you come to the point to develop Buddha nature. So the Buddha, when it comes to the Buddha, so it is not a person. It is a quality that you develop in the human mind, human heart. The highest, the greatest quality that you gain as a human being is the Buddhahood. So then you are capable to do that. But if you are maintaining something, then you will go with it, and you're not going to grow. But if you allow yourself to grow every day, fulfilling, developing yourself, then in a certain level you're going to end with the enlightenment, because that is the highest level that you can experience. So this meditation take you in that path. And in that path, sometimes, if you don't put the effort, and if you don't develop the awareness, what will happen? Our own believing, our own methods, our own history will facilitate us with the emotional comfort. But that way, you cannot gain that change. Then you have to come to a point each and every single moment to be new and look according to necessary cause and conditions in that environment, not with your past experience. And that is where you're going to develop a wisdom, knowledge, to behave according to how things come to be as they are. That is the highest level of living. You have no plans, you have no preconditioned mind, you are not depending from karma, you are not depending from vasana, you are not depending from hopes, you are not depending from dreams. You just go according to necessary cause and conditions with understanding. But as you know, in life, sometimes when things happen, mostly bad things happen, sad things happen. Sometimes people come and say, don't worry, everything happened for a reason. That's good for babysitting. You know, when you come to the point to understand, if everything happened for a reason, what you put into you, it's kind of like your life-free condition. That means it's already that written for you. Then you become kind of like a puppet. You cannot do anything. You just have to go according to whatever happens. But when it comes to this tranquility meditation and vipassana meditation, you come to a point to understand within right now, right here. That is the most important place that you have. Your present moment, not tomorrow, not yesterday. This moment, you come to the point and understand whatever happened to you, it not happened for a reason. But when you become mindful, and then you can understand that things happen according to cause and conditions. And out of that, whatever we hold, whatever we have the view, and out of that view, we create reasons. That's what you can understand. When you recognize that key, you can change your life up and down. When things happen according to cause and conditions, and according to our mind, according to our view, we create reasons. So, if you go with the moment by moment, you're not going to depend on preconditioned life or preconditioned mind or preconditioned reasons. You come to a point to become like a bird, become like the wind, become like the cloud, become like the tree. Any direction you grow, become like the drop of water. You don't need any irrigation or navigations. Itself, the drop of water has power to find the path, go towards the ocean. No one need to teach, no one need to school, no one need to give lectures. So like that, when you tune to the present moment, you become like that drop of water. Because your mind has power to tune to recognition. That drop of water has power to find the ocean. It doesn't matter, it's far away in the middle of the jungle, in the forest, in the high mountain area. If the drop of water comes to the ground and it starts to flow, find the path. So allow it to happen yourself. When you put ideas, thoughts, schooling, believing system, methods, patterns, you disturb to that. So in the basic level, that's why we come to a point to practice it ourselves little by little, little by little. Not to bound to any kind of method. But in the beginning, you get into your own inhalation, exhalation, and you just simply observe it rather than developing a principle, rather than developing any kind of boundary to bound just by yourself. You become free, following and observing your own inhalation, exhalation. You don't create a theory. You just settle down there and then just simply observe. And then you will see it change moment by moment, moment by moment. And each and every inhalation, exhalation difference. And when you keep observe that, little by little, little by little, by the time you will recognize the inhalation, exhalation, and the observer, the experiencer, this all one. There is no separation. There is no inhalation happens here and somebody experience it. If that inhalation or exhalation doesn't happen, the experiencer cannot exist. So then that's mean the inhalation, exhalation itself is your existence. So, and it is a process. You cannot hold, you cannot grasp it. Just observe the very nature of inhalation, exhalation. It brings you the life, and then when the exhalation happens, and you have to let go it, and that also create the life. So you are living with it, not holding anything, your body not holding, grasping anything, just in a process. So why you cannot get this mechanism to your mind? So very simple example you can gain observing your own inhalation, exhalation. You will see it brings you life, it brings you satisfaction, and at the same time it will go away without holding or without grasping, without harboring anything. So simply, you have only the moment of experience. That moment of experience brings you the life. So if you hold it, what will happen? Then you feel uncomfortable, discomfort. In a certain level, if you keep holding, you're going to end the process. You will die. So then the simple lesson, understand, and then develop ability to go with the process rather than we having inability to go with it. So that simple dharma, the simple lesson that you can gain out of your own inhalation, exhalation. And then itself you will recognize when the inhalation happens, how your body feels. And when the exhalation happens, that releasing, without holding anything, that releasing itself, bring the same kind of satisfaction, that's the same thing with the Nibbana. So we have ability, we like to satisfied with holding, grasping, clinging, and claiming, thinking, oh, this is me, this is mine, mine, mine. But there is a way, releasing that all, bringing you more satisfaction. Same like your inhalation bring you satisfaction, but when the exhalation happens, it makes you more relaxed, more comfortable, it brings more life to you. So observe it and try to absorb it and be with it. And learn the Dharma that always 24/7 with your entire body that you go through. And then that simply take it to your mind. Take it to your heart. And then apply it to your all bodily, verbally, mentally action. And then you will see your life become like inhalation and exhalation. Any place, any moment, anything. It's not going to hold. But you will go through it, but you will enjoy the journey, but there is no moment to settle down. So that is what we're going to observe today and practice with our own inhalation, exhalation. So let's get into practice now. In your right palm on your left and neck head straight in one line, and be comfortable with your posture. Gently close your eyes and observe head to toes yourself and say Surpatveva, or may I be well and happy. 3 times. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable. May my breath be more smooth. May no difficulties come to me. May all the success come to me. Also think for a moment. This is the last moment we're spending in this very lifetime. And detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalation and exhalation. So in the beginning, deeply and gently, breathe out 3 times and find the sensation, please. And allow your inhalation, exhalations happen itself. Do nothing extra. Bring your attention to your body, please. Observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also, as far as you can, through galaxies, other planets, stars. Reminding yourself like this with clear intention, mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe, and may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away, already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart forward. Visualize yourself and send it as a light. To your backside, to your left side, and to your right side. Downward, and upward. To all six directions at once, like the moon, the sun. Spread the light, spread the energy without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it with the maximum effort to the highest, wishing yourself May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So first of all, we offer this practice to the great qualities of the Supreme Buddha, Dhamma and the Sangha, and also by the power of this meritorious deed, may all of us attain to the supreme bliss of Nibbana. Also, we transfer this all merits to your guardian angels and deities. May they be able to gain these merits and increase their longevity and protect all of you from any kind of planetary influences or any ill effects. Ittavata cha mehi sampadam punya sampadam sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Imaya dhammanu dhamma patipattiya buddham pujemi dhammam pujemi sangham pujemi. Attaya imaya patipattiya jati jara vyadhi maranam ha paribunjisami. Idam me punya kammang asavakkaya vahang hotu sabba dukkha pamuncatu. Bless you.